Whatever Hardik Pandya touches in 2022, it becomes gold. Hardik Pandya truly is showing that 2022 is the year when he has become you may say he's a once in a generation cricketer. What a knock he played against Pakistan, and what an impact he had in that game against Pakistan. It all shows that Hardik Pandya is one of the best and one of India's aces heading into the 2022 ICC T20 World Cup that will be held in Australia. However, the journey has not been very easy for Hardik Pandya, because remember, Dubai versus Pakistan, there are some memories of Hardik Pandya which have lingered for quite some time. There was a setback 4 years ago, and now the comeback has been absolutely sensational. A clear thought, a more mature Hardik Pandya, and now he's an X-factor player. India really have their ultimate ace in the pack heading into the T20 World Cup in Australia. It's been a golden 2022 for Hardik Pandya, folks. His 33 of 17 balls was the difference maker, because in the 19th and the 20th over, in the 19th over, he hit 3 boundaries of Haris Rauf. He utilized the fact that Pakistan had to keep 5 fielders inside the circle because of a slow over rate, and that is why they paid the price. Hardik capitalized. And then when Mohammad Nawaz was bowling the final over, Hardik Pandya, just with coolness and calmness, he just hit a 6, and India continued their winning run against Pakistan. With this, his average, if you have to look at it, in 2022 with the bat, it is 34. But look at the strike rate, folks, 144. Coming at that position, playing these knocks consistently, Hardik Pandya is truly one of the best in the business at this point in time. You all thought we may miss MS Dhoni? Well, Hardik Pandya has stepped up and is finishing games. Look back to the South Africa series. How much he had an impact with the bat, and he, along with Dinesh Karthik, ensured that India leveled the series 2-2. With the ball, this is proving to be a revelation. 11 wickets, slightly high economy rate of 8.25 in 2022, but he is bending his back, touching 140 Ks and sometimes going over it. One of the bouncers that he bowled was 142 kmph. That shows Hardik Pandya has recovered from that back injury, and he's bending his back, hitting the hard lengths and troubling batsmen with accurate bounces. That is the key, accurate bounces. That ball to Mohammad Rizwan, what a ball it was. On the bouncer, he tried to drop his hands, but Rizwan, the top edge went and straight to the fielder at third man. This year that I'm going to say, best since 2018, because in 2018 he had an average of 100 with the bat, and he also picked 10 wickets. But that came because he contributed pretty little with the bat, and he remained not out most of the time. It is to 2018 that I'm going to turn my attention to in this next slide. We all remember this pain, folks. Hardik Pandya, 2018, Dubai Ring of Fire against Pakistan. He suffered a back injury. He was stretchered off the field. We all know what happened after that. Hardik struggled to regain his fitness as a bowler, consistently plagued down with back injuries. For 2 years he did not bowl. 2020, 2021, we all thought, is Hardik Pandya worth only as a batter? But 2022, this bottom slide, he raises the bat. 3 for 25, 33. He mentioned on his Instagram handle, comeback is greater than the setback. Iconic words indeed from Hardik Pandya, who has shown a level of maturity unlike any. Remember, even after 2018, there was an issue where he made some unsatisfactory statements in a program that led to his banning. He then came out and opened up and said, "This is the last negative news that you will hear from me." He had confided to his coaches and to his family. That back injury, we did say it was career threatening. Why? Because Hardik Pandya did not merit his place just as a batsman alone. India needed Hardik Pandya, the bowler. Now, 4 years later, at the same venue and Providence, against the same opponent, Hardik Pandya does it in style. He wins the man of the match and ensures India win a thriller against Pakistan. Look at the confidence level that is there. And see, this photo is pretty iconic and is making the rounds. I'll come to that photo a little later. In the interview that he conducted with Ravindra Jadeja, which is there on the official website of the BCCI, even in the post-match presentation, he had said, even if we needed 15, I'd have fancied myself. India needed 7. There is this video or a loop of Hardik Pandya wherein, okay, he's just played out a dot ball. India needs 6 of 3. Hardik Pandya just nonchalantly just shakes his head like that. Calmness personified, ice cool. And what he does, next ball, he hits a 6. He did mention that I didn't care if there were 5 or 10 fielders inside or outside the circle. He just did not care because he knew, he was crystal clear. I wanted to just hit the ball into the stands. That is the level of clarity that Hardik Pandya is having. That is the typical MS Dhoni template. Take the game deep, plan and then go for the assault. Remember, 19th over, 3 boundaries of Haris Rauf, 20th over, a calculated 6, and he ends the innings in style. The approach is typical MS Dhoni old school style. Remember, he's often hailed MS Dhoni and he's often said that he is one of his idols. Bowler was under pressure. He knew, and Pakistan also knew that they were only going to bowl a youngster, a kind of semi-experienced bowler and a left-arm spinner towards the death. Naseem was struggling with cramps, Naseem Shah. So when he bowled the next ball after he got treatment for his injury, he was whacked for a 6 by Ravindra Jadeja. That got the equation down even more. Haris Rauf also was struggling with injury. Pandya just capitalized on it. And we all knew Mohammad Nawaz bowling a spinner in the death is really, really risky. Pakistan took the risk, it didn't pay off. 1 young bowler, 1 left-arm spinner. Calculating. Pandya knew that yes, a young bowler would lack the experience, although Naseem held his own. He did bowl slightly better in the death overs. But left-arm spinner, it was a huge risk. And India came off better than that. Plan over by over. Remember, this wasn't a big chase. India were already behind the net run rate. And remember, the run rate had crept up to close to 11 towards the end. 10 or 11. But Hardik Pandya planned it over by over. Jadeja was luckily giving him support. And that is why India won the game in sensational style. Social media absolutely went berserk over Hardik Pandya's contributions. This Virat Kohli on his Instagram handle, he said, champion. Indeed, it was a champion effort from Hardik Pandya from the lows of 2018 to 2022 to pull out such a magnificent performance, all-round performance. And one of the comments which are on social media, need new haters because the old ones have gone away. Everybody on social media is now hailing Hardik Pandya as a once-in-a-generation bowler. The performances that he's done in 2022 so far, Gujarat Titans IPL title as a captain, 2022 June, South Africa, and then now in this Asia Cup encounter against Pakistan. The stars are aligning in place, folks. Hardik Pandya's presence has ensured that previously what was India's problem? A weak 4, 5 and 6. Now it is not the case anymore. The tables have turned. 1, 2 and 3 seem to be a problem. 4, 5, 6 is actually not a problem thanks to Hardik Pandya. So folks, Hardik Pandya continues to rule India's hearts, and after his performances against Pakistan, he simply now is India's key asset heading into the T20 World Cup that will be played in Australia. If Pandya maintains this level of intensity, this level of all-round exploits, it will truly help India and perhaps go a long way in breaking our 9-year jinx of not having won an ICC event. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this special live. We'll be back with more updates and analysis from Sports Today. Press the like, comment and share button. We are also there on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. And don't forget to download the SportsTalk website and the app for all the latest news and analysis.